And that's what he invited you to play with. He wanted you to play.
I don't think I can top that. Like the art of shit talking. I don't think I could do. I haven't talked really shit much to nobody.
But see, like I think that's like Schwarzenegger shit talk. That's like Navy SEAL level shit talk.
See, because I can't come up with like those smart analogies. It's just like you're dumb. That's my shit talking.
Gabe shit talking.
F you, use your blinker. That's my crap talking. You know how many times like I've gotten pissed off with like road rage and I throw my hand into the window to like flip them off, and how many times my hand slams against the window and like it hurts.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh,
Bless your heart.
well, see, you had it all. You had it all wrong, Gabe. You're not supposed to flip off the panel of the door.
Well,
You're
no,
supposed to flip off the driver.
I just want to make sure they see it, and every time I hit the window,
You
it
just
hurts.
forget there's a window there. You need to roll. You need to drive with the window down, unless you're anticipating another one happening anytime
Well,
soon.
I do sometimes.
Speaking of, that actually reminds me. Last week, I was driving to work in the morning. It was 6:45 in the morning. I was driving down the highway, and there was a lady that would get behind me and turn her brights on. So I'd switch lanes.
Like this happen on a regular basis?
Let her pass. It did that morning.
Oh.
So I would switch lanes, let her pass, and then she would slow down, get back behind me, and turn her brights on again. And I'm like, what the hell is this lady doing? She was starting to piss me off. So I just took off. I just sped up, got away from her. She gets back up on my ass, turns her brights on again. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So we're pulling into town on the expressway. She's going slow, so I get in the left-hand lane to pass her, and as I get up on her fender, she swerves over to try and hit me.
She didn't want to go to work that morning, did she? She's
I
trying to
have
find a reason to stay home.
I have no idea who this woman is. I have no idea, if I don't think I cut her off. I guess I could have.
I think what happened, I'll tell you what happened. No, I know what it is. You pissed somebody off the night before, or possibly even the week before. For all we know, it was the month before. They hired someone to take your ass out.
Maybe.
And they sucked. They should get their money back. Because you're still here.
But we come to a red light later on, and I look over, and she's just got her phone up to her window, like she's recording me or taking pictures.
Oh, she's gonna.
Were you in the work truck?
Yeah,
That's probably why.
She was sending that. She was gonna send that shit to TMZ.
I guess so.
TMZ. I don't know what the hell. Huh?
Isn't that like the music?
It means 30-mile zone.
Is that really what it means? No.
That's what it means.
I thought TMZ was that music news website or something.
Yeah.
No, they're the ones that are always
celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That still find its way to
Chris
get
would
political.
know about it.
I don't know what TMZ is. I don't know
You
what
said
it
you knew what
stood
it
for.
meant.
I don't know what it. No, I don't know what it stood for.
You said it stood for 30-mile zone.
I did not. Stands for the the magic zone.
It's the
30-mile zone.
Oh, you already did? Oh, is that really what it is?
That's really what it
See?
is.
He was interneting it the whole time.
Anyway.
Well, that sucks.
So yeah, that's one person I wish I could go back in time and get out of my truck and talk mad shit to and make her cry and ruin the rest of her life.
Maybe she just had a bad morning.
I have bad mornings.
Maybe she
Well,
had her. Maybe
she doesn't
her
need to-
electricity got shut off.
Well, she doesn't need to give me a bad morning.
Gabe, how do
She
you
can hoard her bad morning and keep it to herself.
Well, how do you deal with road rage? Actually, we already know he's got a bruised.
Yeah,
he's got a hematoma.
I'll flip you off. I'll yell at you. You can read my lips. I don't care who you are.
He's like, but I'm not stopping.
I was sitting
I
there.
ain't gonna get out.
There's a
I ain't
cop.
stupid.
There was a cop right in front of me this morning, man.
You flipped him off?
I wanted to because cops. It's stupid, man. Don't get me wrong. I love the police. They do a good job. I respect them. I wanted to be a cop.
Oh, now I believe you.
But listen. This, they'll pull over people.
Jussie.
I don't get it. Why they treat some people that are suspected of doing something as opposed to treating people differently. Okay, so my point.
Well,
is,
you do look like you sacrifice something on a regular basis with your hoodie.
Well,
no,
you were
what
talking
I
about
mean
us being
is
satanic earlier.
what I mean is, like, if people are going like 2 or 3 miles like over the speed limit, like, they won't get pulled over. But I've seen this on the news, and I've heard it on the news broadcasted live. Oh, this car right here going 77, which the speed limit is 75 if you know on the highway on 287. He was pulled over for going 2 miles over the speed limit, and they found drugs. You pulled him over for going you knew he was doing something. You've been following him. You're not going to pull over someone for going 2 miles over the speed limit.
Why not?
That is petty. It's petty. It's okay, but my story, what I wanted to tell you was,
go ahead.
because cops are law enforcement. They are the law. They are supposed to serve, protect, and they are supposed to
take your time.
Arrest.
especially while on the clock. You know, you're supposed to follow
Stop
the
people
same,
that have drugs in their car.
No, the same rules, regulations, and all that other stuff that apply to us. You know, but cops pull people over for going, you know, a few miles over the speed limit or for not using their blinker. I was behind this cop from work all the way up Taft, down Kell, up Brook, and you know what? This cop did not use a signal one time. I signaled right behind him, and I got over to the left, like, so he would see my blinker, blinking. Every time. I was behind him the whole time, and I'm sitting
Thank God
here,
there wasn't a window in front of that finger.
like right there on Brook, when you're going underneath that freeway on Brook.
Yeah.
I got my blinker on, and I'm sitting here, I'm pointing down at my blinker like this. Like this the whole time, he just keeps going. It's stupid.
Bro, I would have got out and arrested you.
Well,
Stop pointing. Sir, get over here.
I'd have been like, well, use your blinker. You would have pulled me over if I didn't use it.
He's like,
Citizens arrest, mother.
Sir, you've broken your own windshield by pointing at me. You're going to jail tonight.
you face that way when you got beer in your mouth. Drink it. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Almost got baptized in Miller. Oh man. Oh, no joke, man.
You got beer seeping out of your forehead right now. That
I'm
big
sweating
gash on your
hot, man.
forehead.
I bet the inside of his car is just bruised to all hell, man.
It's just got little finger indentions everywhere.
Someone take a little hammer and just dink the shit out of it.
Anyways, what happened to me not last week? Actually, it was yesterday. I don't know how many of y'all know this, but I'm a real big fan of like heavy metal. Used to sing in a band. I actually got into
wasn't
metal.
really singing, but
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. But I really got into metal because of you. You know, you're the one who introduced me.
Jared, he pointed to me.
Yeah, Jared. But he introduced me to some really good bands. He started showing me what they call breakdowns, which are like awesome and nasty.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like a good salty, saucy breakdown?
Oh yeah, dude. But there was one yesterday. I on my headphones.
On your what?
On my headphones.
Okay.
On my little.
How do you
Bluetooth.
spell that?
No, but there was a song. It's a song called "Death Wish" by the band Within Destruction. I just got out of my van. I was walking past Steve-O in Adam's office. They clean stuff in the office, and in the middle, for some reason, they have like this big cabinet, like this big wood cabinet. It's about maybe chest high, something like that. So I go through his little office, and the song "Death Wish." It was getting into it. And I was
So
like,
were you walking and doing that?
well, I usually do, but like no, I was moving my head. You know, I get into the music and I take it away. But I heard that song and I'm like, oh, Steve-O, come listen to this song. Listen to this. So I set the phone down right there sideways and I grabbed that shelf and I'm just like, listen to this. Breakdown comes on. I'm like, thud. My head hit the edge of that wood cabinet. Right at like the sharp edge, and I stood there and I froze for a second. I went and sat down. God, it hurt so bad. But just if you try like to replay that in your head, if you see someone like headbanging like really fast and hard, then all of a sudden, and they're done. That's what happened. And I had this big old goose egg on my head yesterday. Went and saw some of my homies up at Senior
As
Care.
you can tell, it's affecting his speech.
Yeah, Gabe, that's not good, man.
But they gave me some ice, you know, and it as you can see right now, you know, it's a little bit gone down, but it still hurts, man.
A little bit gone down.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Oh man.
So now standard issue hard hats for your
They need to.
You're the one guy that they make stupid signs about. That's you.
Accident-free only one day. Why?
There is
'Cause
gonna
Gabe was
be a
headbanging at work.
There is gonna be a sign that says "No headbanging" in this office the next time you go up there,
It's
and
either
people
that
are
or they're
gonna wonder why that sign is there.
They're gonna put like padding in all the corners. They're gonna soften the doorknobs.
I don't even touch the door.
We're getting new work attire. I know they look like straight jackets, but they're very functional.
Okay, put the safety vest on.
Mm-hmm. As long as it glows, I need to go out at night.
No, the glows aren't gonna help you if you're headbanging.
Well, I just want people to see me. Because I figure if I'm headbanging and moving around a lot
They'll
more
stay
it's
away
at
from
night,
you.
you know, they'd be able to see me, make sure they won't hit me. No, yeah.
So like when you went to your boss, I mean, like, how did you even begin to?
Well, I really didn't tell nobody. Well, I didn't make a record report. Like, I wasn't like, hey, I hurt myself. I need to file an incident report.
Well, you did now.
but no, like
That workers' comp ain't
his-
gonna pay out too much now.
There was no incident report. However, his boss walks in, sees him sitting on the floor with a bag of ice. Everything's fine. Okay, walks off.
Well, no, I mean, like, they all knew about it, like, within, like, an hour, because I went on some deliveries, and I came back, there was a couple of drivers, like, sitting there, like, and then I go up to, like, you know, people, and they'd see it, and I wasn't like, oh, yeah, I told them what was happening, and they just bust out
They're
laughing.
probably thinking,
I'm not gonna lie to you, I
how
laughed
long's
a
he
lot.
been bleeding from the nose?
What if something were to happen though? Like what?
You start
people
talking
tell
weird.
Your family. Guys, I'm sorry. Gabe was in a terrible headbanging accident. Yeah, that's Gabe.
Oh, man.
He was listening to track number 3 and just all shit broke loose.
Oh,
On the
man,
upside
good
is
times,
we're getting a
good
new
times.
cabinet.
And they just built that too, like a few weeks ago. The wood is fresh.
Yeah, so is your wound.
Oh man, it does look a lot better though.
It does. Look like a leech got left on there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we forgot to get. Let's peel that off.
I think I'll post that picture to our ill-advised page on Facebook.
It looks like you tried to do a
later on.
headstand on concrete.
I felt like I did a headstand on concrete.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Like,
God.
it's not good. Look at me. Yeah. You got like a vagina on your forehead, bro.
I feel like I have a vagina.
Looks like you tripped and fell in a hot iron.
You know what?
Look at it. Show Jared, damn it. Turn around.
I did.
Looks like you fell in a hot iron.
Yeah. It looks
Looks like somebody played pencil break, but only on that one spot.
All right. Speaking of like a hot iron, you know the movie like Home Alone where he like touches like the door and stuff.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, I was over at my friend's house one time, and for some reason I think I was trying to light a cigarette or something, but on her stove, like the coils.
Right.
I turned it on. I don't remember turning it on, obviously, because my dumb ass, I put my hand down up, and for about a month, I had like cylinder rings like in my hand from the burn marks.
You could have told people that was a birthmark from birth, and it's like a supernatural.
Yeah, but
symbol.
like it's gonna go away, and then when I'm like I lied to you.
Then you just acclimated to Earth, and then you're fine.
I would have
know
told
what that
people
word
I'm
means.
an airbender.
I don't know what that is. I can't tell them that.
He can't lie.
I can't tell them what I don't know.
I'm an airbender. I've had gas for a long time.
I still do.
No, Gabe, not that kind of airbender.
No,
I've been there. I don't know. My week's been pretty blah.
pretty bland.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's been just typical work week, working, doing my thing.
Yeah.
Anything happened to you like last month or last couple months?
Yeah, a lot of things happened, man. Went to bed, woke up. I worked a lot. So, yeah, okay, I guess I could tell you a story. One time, so I work at a trailer repair place. I sell buildings. I design and sell manufactured
Explain
buildings.
yourself. You work at a trailer place and you sell buildings?
Yeah, it's kind of like two companies built into one. But when I'm not selling buildings or designing buildings for people to buy,
You're on your phone.
I help out. No, I'm working on, yeah. no. So my boss, he comes and gets me. He's like, hey, we need to go and we need to measure this trailer for a tarp, for a canvas. So you ever see like those cattle trailers that have like a cloth canvas on top?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go out there and measure. I am not in the slightest bit country. I've never been on a ranch. I've never owned a farm. I've been by a pig a couple times in my life. I'm not a country person. I'm a city person. So we go into this cattle trailer, And my boss, who is very much, a country person, he's just, that's part of his lifestyle. He goes, go ahead and get on up in there and let's measure. So I open up the trailer and it's from one end to the other horse shit. There's more horse shit than there is areas with no horse shit. And he asked me to get in there, but not even for a split second did he reserve any thought that I would hesitate the slightest. He's like, get on up in there. Come on, let's go. I walked in from one end to the other, all over horse shit, and he's like, get on that side right there, get on that side right there. And
I can see your face
and I'm
how
walking,
disgusted you are right now.
And I'm like, there's nowhere where there's not horse shit. But he asked me to get in there in such a way where he almost expressed this level of comfort, like, give me a pillow, I'll take a nap in it. Like, it don't bother me. And Gabe, I thought about you too now. I was thinking, you would be like, I quit.
He just picks up a chunk and takes a bite out of it.
He's like, it's good. Dude, I've never seen so much horse shit. Yeah. And there I am. It's like, hey, can you reach up there?
I bet it smelled awful.
Okay, but on the opposite hand,
no smell?
It didn't smell.
Really?
It didn't really smell.
Nice.
And it wasn't horse shit. I think it was cow shit. No,
it was just shit.
But you got to think, what do cows eat?
Grass.
That's what it smelled like.
Smelled like grass?
It smelled like grass. Horse shit and cow shit really don't smell. It's just a simple thought that I was standing in shit bothered the shit out of me.
Hell yeah.
I seen an episode of, what was that show with Bear Grylls? Some survival show with Bear Grylls. He picks up elephant shit and squeezes the water out of it into his mouth.
Yeah, he was
and
like,
drinks it.
Yeah, if you don't have no water, if you're dying of thirst. He's like, yeah.
It may not have been an elephant. It may have been a camel or something.
I think it was a camel.
Wildebeest or something.
They recorded him live doing that?
Oh, yeah, man.
That's awful.
I mean, it was like stringing out a f***ing towel, just going to town like it was a f***ing Capri Sun, dude.
I can't judge.
I would hope not. What have you done?
I can. I have never drank shit before.
I mean, it's
hold on, Jared. Gabe's going to tell us why he can't judge.
I'm the most judgmental person on that topic.
That's awful.
What, Carl? Tell us.
No, I'm just thinking about him like.
Well, Gabe. This is kind of what it looked like. Imagine like a huge, just like a wad of like
shit. Yeah.
Gooey grass, just lined sack of fluid
that was shit.
And he just crunched it with his hand. He cranium crushed the shit out of this shit.
This is shit we're talking about in someone's mouth.
Johnny Knoxville.
2 girls, 1 cup. Kind of material.
I'm talking.
Except it was 1 bear, 1 shit pile.
2 strong hands and a thirsty mouth. And he just, all he was lacking was a fucking lemon wedge.
As a garnish.
I guess so.
And he just cranium crushed it. It was just all this dark black liquid.
It was black?
Well, it wasn't black. It was like almost like mud gray. Right, wasn't it?
It was shit colored. Yeah. I don't think I need to get any more descriptive than the man drank water out of shit.
So could you imagine what the producers and the directors said? Okay, hey, listen, hey, so here we go. Okay, tomorrow during the filming, we need you to drink some shit. He's probably like, what? Okay, so here, we know this animal, this guy, he's got one hot and steamy for you. We're going to need you to pick this up, and we're going to need you to squeeze it, and we're going to need you to drink every bit of that and act like a badass. But first, you take this hepatitis B shot.
Oh, yeah, and here's your check for millions of dollars just to remind you why you're doing this.
Yeah. I don't know. If I had $1 million, I'd probably drink the shit out of it.
Dude, I used to love watching. I used to love watching that Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I'm
Didn't he die?
I don't know.
No, that was Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. We're going there, Gabe?
I mean, he did. I'm not going to lie and said he drowned.
That's good.
Crocodile Hunter got stung in the heart by a stingray.
Yeah, he did.
David Carradine
Not a stingray.
died with a noose around his neck because he was choking himself while he was masturbating.
Yeah. I heard that. It was some like sexual pleasure thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang yourself for sexual pleasure. It's stupid.
Bill got killed.
Gabe's like, I'd rather turn porno on.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. Why do you gotta suffocate yourself to ejaculate?
Well, Gabe, there's a lot of ways to the finish line, and apparently he found a really fast one.
That's true. I forgot. I can't judge.
A lot of ways to the finish line.
Gabe was like, all I need is my phone.
What?
What kind of life?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining like Gabe walking by a TV with a porno on. He's like, "They're so much bigger in real life." He's always looking at it. You look at your porn on your phone, don't you?
Oh, all the time, man.
But my thing is, like, what kind of life did he lead?
What's that?
David Carradine. Like, how much sex could he have possibly had where he was so desensitized?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
maybe
To
some
where it
people
had
are
to,
just
he had to
to
go
different
there.
things to where he had to hang himself.
Well, he did pick up a pot on fire in Kung Fu. I mean,
That's true.
Kong
that-
Fu?
Kong Fu.
Kung Fu, Kong,
Kong Fu.
KONGFU.
Are we talking about a city or like a fighting style?
Well,
The
Kung
show.
Fu's not a city.
The show Kung
Nope,
Fu.
it's not a city.
Oh,
with
okay. Well, I
David
didn't.
Carradine.
Gabe's like, are you
I
talking
never
about?
watched those shows.
You talking about the bottled water brand? Or the city? Yes, Kung Fu, Minneapolis. Yeah.
I've never been there.
Oh my god.
Minneapolis isn't a state.
Oh, it's Minnesota's the state.
I messed up my own burn. Well, this ties perfectly to what you started this podcast on.
Exactly.
Damn it! By the way, I'm gonna.
We've come full circle.
Yeah,
Man, like I was gonna say something, but I forgot because y'all interrupted me.
No, you didn't forget because we interrupted you. You forgot because you banged the shit out of your head on a cabinet wall. That's why. Gabe's gonna be like, "I don't tie my shoes."
What? I usually tuck them in.
You don't tie them? It is. It is.
I
a little
tie them
quicker.
and tuck them.
Are you just kind of slide it in and slide it out kind of guy? Your shoes?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll
Feet.
tie them every now and then, but I prefer just to like tie them one time and like slide them on and off,
Let me ask you this.
unless they're my Chuck Taylors.
How long did it take you to relearn how to walk after that headbanging incident?
It took me a few minutes.
I believe you.
It took me a minute.
I believe you.
Chicago police probably thought it was a hate crime.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Did you get any bleach dumped on you?
Oh hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the moral of the story is we're never, ever, ever going to fall short, find ourselves with a lack of banging my head against the wall moments.
No.
You know? And Gabe, I mean, as long as you keep doing that, Jared and I will have someone to talk shit about.
Yeah.
No.
Gabe
And I'll
lives
just
for
keep-
those moments.
And I live for the moments where I actually say it cut down correctly. I can articulate it right. I've got no problem
That
saying
makes
big
my life
words.
fun.
I just need to practice on the usage.
You need
Makes
to
my life
practice on
fun.
using smaller words.
Gabe's like, cat, dog, poo poo.
Hip Hop Anonymous?
Big Daddy.
What?
Big Daddy. Hip hop anonymous. Big Daddy.
No.
Rob Schneider's
To
like
the rescue.
no, like Adam. It's either Rob Schneider or Adam Sandler. Like they're holding up like cue cards for Julian to read.
Why did you say to the rescue?
You said Big Daddy.
Oh,
It's the local jingle for our Big Daddy to the
yeah,
rescue.
I gotcha.
Well, nobody outside Wichita Falls does, so at least you do.
Is that like a show?
Huh?
Big Daddy to the rescue. What are y'all talking about?
It sounds like a name for a porno, though.
No, this sounds pretty good.
We're gonna leave it
Whoa.
at that
I don't know what you're into, Gabe.
No, I don't mean.
Maybe you and David Carradine need to hang around each
Nah,
other.
he's weird. I don't
Literally.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
He
yeah.
was weird.
He was
You're like
weird.
this guy I work with. There's this guy that I work with.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
There's this guy I work with. You could be like, he could be like, the sky is red. I'm like, no, Wayne, the sky's blue. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. That's his response to everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah.
automatic. It's a cover up.
Yeah, exactly.
You're so stupid. I know.
Backpedal so fast.
That's what I was told all my life. You sure you're right? I don't know. Do you think so? Let me know, and then I'll agree. Well, Gabe, you ice that up for me, okay?
Ice what? Oh, I will. I'll keep eyes on it.
baby, man.
It feels a lot better.
It doesn't look any better. It looks like you have some nuclear fallout on your head.
Bunch of scabbing.
I'm surprised there's not like more like skin missing. Like it's right now, it looks like just a scrape.
Everybody was trying to pick it up and hide it from the boss.
I'll bet Jackie Kennedy came running up right behind you to pick up the piece of your head that fell off.
Who's Jackie Kennedy?
Ah.
What?
Remember, like
Jackie
JFK got his head
Kennedy?
blown
When
up. and
JFK got
Oh, then say
assassinated.
JFK.
his
Don't say
wife was like,
Jackie.
"I just cleaned the car," you know.
His wife was Jackie.
I didn't know that.
and he got shot, and a piece of his head fell off, and Jackie got out and picked it up.
Really?
Yes.
Basically.
I didn't know that.
She was, she had
I knew JFK got
yeah, she was
shot.
like a bear crawling over all the pieces of it.
Like, oh, honey, you lost your head.
She was like, and all I wanted to do was go to Bloomingdale's. But we had to go down to the parade. Man, this is awful. Oh my gosh. All right, Gabe, I'll see you later.
All right, have a good night.
Bye, Jared.
Bye, guys.
Bye.